Hello friend, I'm so glad that you stopped by today. In today's video, we're going to be adding some spring touches to my front porch. So if you're in need of some spring decorating ideas for your front or back porch, hit that thumbs up button for me, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a few before pictures. As you can see, this front porch is so dull and so boring. But we stopped by Walmart early on this morning, and I just picked up a couple of plants. I picked up a larger fern, a smaller one, a couple of containers of pansies, and a geranium. We're not going to do a lot today in this video. If you've been around for a while, you know that I love really going big on my front and back porch when it comes to decorating for spring and summer, especially for Easter for the grandkids. I normally go over to my friend Charlotte's trade days and get all of my plants there and take you guys with me and do some plant shopping, and we'll be doing that in a future video. But today's video, I just wanted to add some spring touches here to the front porch. Mother Nature has been brutal to Texas here lately. Lots of rain, lots of yucky weather one day, and then the next day you'll see a day like this. So it's back and forth, back and forth. And when it rains, this front porch gets flooded just really badly. So it's a constant battle to keep the front porch looking good. So since we're having a good day today, a really pretty day, I wanted to take full advantage and add some spring touches here to the front porch. Here, I'm just going to show you JD. He was dying to blow the porch off. So I did have my little helper here just a short period of time. And then you'll see here in a second that Pop takes him for a ride. So I don't have my helper for very long. Okay, while they're out riding the buggy, let's move to the back porch and let's get some of my plants potted up. If you've been around a while, you guys know I love my plants. I am not a master gardener. I really don't even know what I'm doing half the time, guys. I just throw my plants together, try to keep them watered, try to keep them fertilized, just try to keep them alive during spring and summer. The heat gets brutal here in Texas, but as you can see, my back porch is pretty well covered, so I can pretty much use any plants here, but ferns are always great for the southern girl in me. I love having lots of ferns on the front and back porch, and so when we hit Charlotte's trade days in a week or so, I'll get a lot of ferns. My hanging Boston ferns are just my favorite, and she always has the best ferns. I'll end up having like maybe 3 on the back porch and 2 on the front porch. So please be subscribed and hit that bell notification button, because I will have a lot of outside videos coming your way. I have several flower beds. I like to show you guys when I go to clean them out. I like to weed them and clean them out, put fresh mulch down and replant all my plants. I love doing that. There is just something about working in dirt that is such great therapy. I mention a lot that I go thrift shopping, and that is therapy for me. I love to thrift shop, and then I love to work in the yard. I love to work with plants. Let me know in the comment section if you're also like that. If you're like me, and as soon as you see some sunny days, you are hitting the flower shops and plant shops and getting out in the yard. I just love it. Okay, this pot is done. Normally when I do my big pots, I follow that saying where you use a thriller, a filler, and a spiller. So what they say is use a really big plant, like I use that geranium in the middle, and then you use filler plants, and then you use like a vine, something that's going to spill over. I don't have a spiller today, but I do like to have a lot of different plants inside a big pot. I think that is just beautiful. So my first pot is done, and then we'll move on to the second pot. Now the second pot, it had a little plant coming back. I think that's a little Gerber daisy. So I'm just going to try to work this fern. And this little plant that my mom gave me, you'll see here in a second. It's more of a winter plant. I don't know what it's called, but I've had it since January. This one right here, I don't know what it's called, y'all, but it's still alive. So I'm going to use this plant today too, just because I still have it and it's still alive. So we're going to keep this one pretty simple. And here in a second, I'm going to show you my little friend that joined me. He jumped out of this little pot here and scared me to death. Scene right there. I should have left the audio on this clip, then I could have entertained y'all, because I'm quite sure I squealed like a little girl. I'm not scared of frogs, but I don't really want one jumping on me. Okay, so let's move to the front of the porch. Let's do a little bit of cleaning. All that I really did today as far as cleaning is, of course, sweep off the porch. You saw JD where he blew it off, and then I'm going to clean this storm door on the inside and outside of it. But later on in another video, I'll do some power washing. Again, with this front porch flooding really bad, it always looks really dingy. So I'll need to get the power washer a hold of it. Also need to paint my shutters, and I need to paint my front door. So lots of projects coming up here on the front porch. Okay, now let's get to the fun part. Let me show you a couple of things I pulled out of the shed as far as Easter decor, and then a couple of new things that I picked up. This threshold doormat is adorable. This little bunny pillow I've had for some time now. This little watering can I've had. Let's see, these two pillows that you see here, those come from Hobby Lobby, I believe. I thought they would look really good here on the rocking chair. And these little cement bunnies come from Target. I had actually bought this set last year, and then I bought another set this year. I loved them so much. So let's start by layering our doormats, and then we'll put our plants down and some decor here in this front door area. Y'all, this house was built back in the 1960s. It's not very fancy. It's really old. However, we're very proud of it, and we try to keep it maintained as much as we can. Even though it's not very fancy, we do take pride in it. And I'm a strong believer in the outside of your home says a lot about the inside of your home. The way a home is maintained and presented externally can reveal insights into the lifestyle, values, and overall condition of the home and its occupants. And so it's very important to me to have, the front porch looking good at all times. However, there are times like when it's really rainy and drabby and, we're in the slap dab of winter. It's hard to keep the porch looking really well, but Derek and I just really try to keep our home as maintained as we can. I know a lot of you don't have a big porch like this. But I believe even if you don't have a really fancy home or a big porch, you can still add a little plant, maybe a little rocking chair, maybe a little fern, just to make the entryway of your home look good. It doesn't take a whole lot, just a little attention, maybe just a wreath on the front door. But again, I do think the outside of your home says a lot about what the inside of your home looks like, and that's very important to me. Let me know in the comment section if you feel the same way. Here, I'm just trying to decide, do I want one pillow or two pillows? I went with both of them and I was right. These pillows look so, so good with these cushions that were already here. I just love this rocking chair. My brother found it for me. An older couple was giving it away, and so he snagged it up for me, and it's one of my favorite pieces here on the porch. My second favorite item is this black porch swing that came from David and Charlotte's Trade Days. I believe they found this in Colorado at a park. Charlotte, correct me if I'm wrong. And they brought it to sell it at Trade Days. And I snagged it up instantly. I think maybe the day she got it. I'm like, I must have this rocker. It was white and I painted it black. Okay, but before I decorate this area, I've got to wipe off this green pollen. The pollen season has started here in Texas, and it is no joke. And you'll see here, I actually take this broom and sweep it off, but it really just doesn't get it. This pollen just sticks to anything that it touches. And so I took some Dawn dishwashing liquid and some hot water, and we are going to wipe this down. And you can't really see, the camera doesn't really do it justice until I get the camera a little bit closer. And you can just see how dirty this rocker was with this green yucky pollen. If you happen to be new today, I post here on the channel every Wednesday and Sunday. I would love it if you would take the time to maybe leave your name, where you're from in the comment section before you leave. We love hearing where everyone's from. Today was a very short video, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of spring porch decorating inspiration, just in case you were having some good weather where you live and wanted to add a few spring touches to your front porch. We're going to add a couple of pillows here on this little bench, and then we're going to call it a day. I sure hope you enjoyed this video. Spring is definitely upon us. Thank goodness. I am so ready for it. So again, be sure that you've hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming spring videos. I have a lot of yard videos coming, and I still have a ton of spring decorating inside the house. I need to do my kitchen hutch. I need to finish my living room makeover. I need to decorate my bedroom. And lots of spring cleaning to be done. I appreciate you guys for spending some of your precious, precious time with me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.